Hi, and welcome to Mondays with Melissa. I'm Melissa Brett, co-owner of Weldon Hardware, your hometown hardware store, and this week we're talking about all things keys. Some of you may not know that we provide various lock and key services. Now, right at our front counter, we meticulously work on duplicating any key our customer brings to us. We have over 200 different key blanks on hand, which allows us to duplicate almost any key for entry lock sets and deadbolts. We can also duplicate classic car keys and some newer car chip keys. Have a twisted, bent, or even broken key? We can duplicate most of those as well. What makes us different from these automated key cutting machines that you find elsewhere is that a well-used key often needs adjusting to properly duplicate. And we have years of experience not only in choosing the right key blank, but also ensuring the key is being cut accurately with any variations there may be. So how do we duplicate a typical house key? First, we have to determine the exact key blank that you will need. Then we inspect your key to see if there are any issues with it. Now, once the correct key blank is found, we mount both keys in the machine, and it's time to cut a new key. As the original and the blank key move horizontally across the machine, the key guide ensures the same depth is being cut for each tooth using its cutting blade. Your original key is the template. Bringing an original key is best. Making a copy of a copy of a copy can lead to a poor quality duplication, kind of like photocopying a document over and over and over again. The quality and accuracy can be less precise. Locks may have been around for thousands of years and are something we use every day, but have you ever wondered exactly what's inside a lock and how they work? There are many different types of locks. Some are simple locks that open with a key or a combination, while others are more complex, operated with key fobs or biometrics, such as fingerprints or even iris recognition. Modern locks are constructed with all sorts of mechanical and technology-led systems to enhance security, including smart locks, which can be opened with a tap of a smartphone. Understanding how locks work is helpful so that when it comes to selecting one, you make the right choice for your needs. So let's look at the anatomy of lock, the common household entry one, a cylinder lock, and how it works. Cylinder locks work using pins. A key with the correct cuts or teeth allow the pins inside the lock to align so that it opens. The key lifts the pins to the correct height to allow the bolt, the part that protrudes into the door frame, to be pulled back against a spring, allowing the door to open. The pins need to be raised to a certain height, making every key different even for the same brand of lock. What about rekeying? Glad you asked. You can either bring us your lock or purchase a new one in our store, and we can rekey it to your existing keys, or change all of your locks to a brand new key. We are able to rekey any Schlage or Kwikset lock, or a store brand equivalent. You see, for every brand of lock, there is only one key blank that will work. This is true for the small padlocks and up to the larger entry lever locks. We carry a large selection of locks and deadbolts, but can also order other finishes, styles, and quantities very quickly and have them all keyed alike. We then determine the corresponding pin number for each of the grooves in your key. There can be over 40 different choices. Next, we remove the cylinder. Once we get the internal pins properly aligned, we remove the inner workings of the cylinder. We then remove the existing pins out of the cylinder and find the matching pins for the existing key. Once we have your key inserted, we reinstall the inner part of the cylinder into the housing, checking again that everything is working smoothly. And we're done. Now again, this may look simple, but if you don't have the correct manufacturer's tools and pins, a lot can go wrong. Now the steps involved in rekeying a lock may not seem complicated, but you do need the right tools and years of experience to do this successfully. Good thing we have both in the store. After removing the knobs from your doors or purchasing new locks, you first have to decide if you want to rekey it to one of your existing keys or just have them all keyed alike using a brand new key. If you want to keep your existing key, it needs to be the same brand as your new locks. As you can see, there's a lot to know when it comes to key cutting, rekeying locks, and even choosing the correct type of lock for your needs. If you have any questions about your keys or locks, please don't hesitate to ask us. We will gladly help you out. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Mondays with Melissa, and I can't wait to share more of us at Weldon Hardware with you at home.